All right, good evening. This is the Village of Hannah City Planning and Zoning Commission meeting on June 23rd, 2025. If you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. Okay, so with these, when we do annexations or pre-annexations, the first thing that we have to do is go into a public hearing so that anybody who had any concerns could voice those concerns in a public hearing. So I need a motion to go into public hearing.
I make that motion.
So motion by Fulkerson.
I'll second.
Second by McCoy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, like I said, the first one in your packet is the property that is located, that was out on Green Gold Road. I wanted to show it to you guys anyway, and I've got GIS. So this is where it's located.
Oh, okay.
So this is Pinkerton. So you're coming out of Hannah City on 116. There's Pinkerton, and then there's Green Gold. That's right here. So I added up, I went on this map over here and I added up, we would have to pre-annex 13 properties to get to them. Yeah. And a couple of them are farm ground, and if your farmers have no interest in taking on additional taxes unless they're going to build something on it, there's no benefit to it. So we really didn't feel like it met the line of sight criteria. The other one is Edward Bach. It is located, so this is Farmington Road going out. The water tower is kind of over down here a little bit. This is where the last property was, right up here. So you can see this is probably a little bit farther out. But these properties are right along this one's already pre-annexed, and then the railroad properties right along here. So we feel like we could maybe eventually get these two fully annexed. And then the last one is down Pinkerton. So here's 116 coming out. There's Murphy Road. There's Pinkerton Road. This is kind of a strategic area. We've been trying to get as many of these as we can along here down to about Dubit Road, because there's plenty of properties, homes in here that we would like to pre-annex. If you look at the strategic properties, there's this area. There's the real nice neighborhood out Trivola. We got some farms that we just can't get convinced to do anything. And then there's some properties over in Eden, kind of clumps of properties where we maybe have an opportunity someday to get fully annexed and bring in some additional property tax. So this is one of the target areas. So in your packet, you can see the applications for both Bach and Bayer. And again, the reason I didn't bring the other one forward is these guys, in order to get to this part of the process, they have to pay their $500. My assumption was, after talking with Caleb and on this one, I didn't want the guy to pay $500 and it wind up being denied. You know what I mean?
It was $500. Or have to get it back.
Exactly. Yeah. So
okay, I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Because the parent property is a 006 is Shago. It goes with 015.
Yeah, that's the one we're not bringing forward for pre-annexation. I just put it in to include it so that they
it's on this as the parent property. That's what I'm confused about. It says parent parcel for the PIN 015. Are they tied together somehow?
Okay. Where are you seeing that?
It's on the findings of fact. I'm trying to get that stuff written down. Sorry. See this one? Is that not the same person as the shelter?
No.
No? Okay. But do we have this?
Yeah. That's the one next to it, the property next to it.
So are these two together? Do I list them both?
No, just worry about
Just
the first
this
10.
one? Okay.
Yep.
That's what I'm confused about, sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Better to ask than. So that you've got the applications in there. Those two have already paid their money. So we have to go through and do the findings of facts and make a recommendation. But I wanted to talk about this as we're required to in the public hearing. Is there any other questions or comments on any of these properties?
No.
All right, then I'd entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
A motion.
Moved by motion by Pearson, second.
I'll second it.
Second by Fulkerson. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, public hearing is done. We do not have any guests. We'll check online just to make sure.
They didn't like up at 6 o'clock, did they?
No, I published it at 5:30. Yeah, good question. All right, so the next is the minutes. These are the minutes from our last meeting, which was, I think, almost a year ago. September 16th, is that right, 20?
Yeah.
So look those over, and if you think they're okay, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, I was going to say, approve the minutes as submitted or modified, whichever you want. When our meetings are so far apart, it's hard to. All right, do you have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make that.
Motion by McCoy, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Fulkerson. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So the next step is we go through the findings of fact for each of the properties. The first one is the box property. These questions are the same ones we use every time, Danny. Are there existing uses of the property within the general area of the subject property similar in nature to those in the newly sought zoning classification? The answer to that would be yes. Are there recent trends in land use development in the general area towards uses similar in nature to those in the newly sought? Yes, that would also be yes. Are there conditions which render the subject property less desirable or inappropriate for other zoning classifications in the zoning ordinance because, this is always hard, besides the zoning ordinance sought here? Are there considerations which render the subject property less desirable or inappropriate for other zoning classifications in the zoning ordinance? Oh, I think the answer is no, though.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah. Are there other areas already zoned for the uses to which the subject property is currently zoned? Yes.
Yeah.
Does the zoning change serve the public interest? I think it
Yeah.
does. Is the zoning consistent with the comprehensive plan?
Yeah.
The answer to that is yes. Today is the 23rd of June, 2025. I would entertain a motion to submit the findings of fact as completed.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by McCoy. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Pearson. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? This one we need you guys to sign. Three of you need to sign it back.
I got a record, yeah.
I got one.
Make sure it works. I've been in that since last September.
It's the last time I borrowed.
And then the next thing we have to do is make the recommendation on that it'd be residential 1.
I read your written it down. Okay.
Thank you. I would entertain a motion to recommend that the zoning for the property be R1, low density residential district.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by McCoy, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Fulkerson. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Also need signatures for that. Yeah, the other thing this group does is variances to current code, but we haven't had any requests for that for a long time. Thank you. All right, now we're looking at the second property, the Bayer property, 1611-400-019. Go through the finding of facts questions. Are there existing uses of other property within the general area of the subject property similar to the nature and those of the newly zoning classification? The answer is yes. I think this is going to be the same as the other one. Are there recent trends in land use and general area toward uses in similar nature? The answer is yes. Are there conditions which render the subject property less desirable? We said no on that one, right? Are there other areas already zoned for the use to which is significant? The answer is yes. Does the zoning change or serve the public interest? Yes. Is zoning consistent with the comprehensive plan? Yes. It's in a strategic area. This is the 23rd day of June. I would entertain a motion to approve the findings of facts as noted.
I'll make it.
Fulkerson, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by McCoy. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? All right, motion carries. Also need signatures on that one.
Hope that pen worked for you. I thought it was a right-handed pen.
I think it's working. We're double working
Yeah.
it.
It's a switch hitter. Do you
All right.
stab that pen?
I do everything left-handed.
Huh?
I
Everything?
think left-handed.
You
Thank
kick
you.
left-footed?
Yes, I think left-handed.
I kick with my left.
The next would be then to recommend the same property for zoning classification of R1 low density residential. So I would entertain a motion for that. To recommend the zoning classification of R1 low density.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by McCoy,
I'll second it.
second by Fulkerson. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need signatures again.
Getting my workout in today.
Yeah.
I do not think left-handed and right-handed. Because I write right.
You know Adam Woodson.
Oh yeah.
Went to high school.
I'm trying to convince him to join us here.
Who's
Oh
that?
yeah.
Adam Woodson, do you know Adam?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He was the park district president. He did it anymore.
Oh, he's not doing that anymore?
He's still on the board, but he's not the president. I don't have any correspondence. I don't know when the next meeting will be. I'll reach out. This group gets paid per meeting, right? So you'll submit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys will get a $25 check, is that right?
Mhm.
Okay. In the next little bit. I don't have anything else. Does anybody have anything else we need to talk about?
No.
I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Fulkerson, second.
Second.
Pearson, all in favor, signify by
Aye.
saying aye. Any opposed? You're gonna make your ball game.
Actually, they changed the time on it.
Oh,
It's starting right now.
Oh, did they change it?
Now my grandson's playing.
Oh, grandson. I thought you were talking about the Cubs.
Playing in summer basketball.